She's looking at me. I don't know.
Stop looking at Amanda. Okay, Des, look up. You're being interviewed. What have you been up to today?
Right, I've had a few beers and now I'm drinking Ratu. Is Ratu? It's rum or is it a liqueur?
It's rum. It's Fijian. It's from mariners.
Yeah, it's Fijian spiced rum. Yeah. So.
Okay, so it's
wash it all off in the river of your heart. There's a million different songs that I learned to sing. Watching you bloom in the light of the moon. Your loneliness will never be lost on me. So reach out and love and don't be a stranger.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel Malindi K Expeditions and follow our adventures and restoration of this magnificent vessel.
You purchased Malindi K and you steamed her back to Brisbane.
Brent and I did. Yeah.
Brent and yourself and anyone else?
Another mate of mine. What was his name? Shane.
I didn't touch it!
We need some light. I can't see. So
Ugly lights.
yourself and Brent and another friend
Yeah, Shane.
steamed Malindi K down from Cairns.
Yeah, we steamed it down from the Cairns.
And where did you put her? What happened when you got to Brisbane?
So when I got her to Brisbane, we had nowhere to put her. A mate of mine.
Why do you mean you had nowhere to put her?
Well, I was still trying to work out where we were going to put her. A mate of mine had offered a mooring out of Cleveland.
I got the sun for face. The river of your heart. There's a million different songs that I learned to sing. Watching you bloom in the light of the moon. Your loneliness will never be lost on me.
We departed Cairns on the Queensland east coast of Australia at 4 a.m, bound for Brisbane in a 25 knot southeast wind and approximately 2 metre swell. In a salvaged sunken vessel, we had only sea trialled to and from the slipway for an inspection. We made the passage in 6 days, non-stop, and the Malindi K ran like an absolute dream.
Set up a mooring for a week, and then after that, it was there for a week. We went down into Epipar Creek to Aluminium Marine. They had a berth there that I could tie up to, and it was right on some piles where I could drive the car right up alongside, which was ideal because we needed to unload a lot of the infrastructure on this vessel. So it stayed there for 3 years while I just pulled stuff out of it and took it to the dump.
What did you have to pull out though? Like, did you strip the whole boat or did you?
Everything that wasn't the vessel. So anything that was added to the steel structure came out, except the engine. The main engine, the Gardner, stayed in put. So all the furnishings, all the insulation, the wiring, the pipework, the hoses, the hydraulics, everything came out, and it was just a complete bare shell.
And what did you have to do with the shell? Did you get it sandblasted or?
Yep. So we sandblasted. I had sandblasters come in and sandblast, and then I would then blow it down really quickly, shovel all the sand into the center of the room, and start spray painting. Once that was done, then we could get rid of the sand the next day. But we did every part of inside this boat, sandblasted.
So we asked the question the other night, is there any of the original boats still standing?
Yes.
And we found a little
hang on, come back to me. If you'd like to follow me,
Sorry.
I'll show you. This door, these doors, and that architraving there, that frame, as ratty as it is the only part that is original on this vessel at this stage. Everything, anything that you see in this vessel is new and has been replaced.
So at the moment, the ceiling consists of some foam.
Yep, insulation.
Insulation.
Just in that roof alone is about $1,000 worth of insulation.
And
So
okay, so tell us about Apra Creek and the condition of the vessel while you were living there.
Yep.
Or were you living in the boat then, or were you
Not at
actually
this
living
stage,
somewhere
no.
else?
No, I was renting a unit just down the road, and I would go to work of a morning, leave work about 3 o'clock, come to the boat every afternoon, and then work for about 2 hours. Sometimes I would cry, and then I would go home, cook dinner, go to bed, get up super early in the morning, go to the gym, go to work, and then come back to the boat every afternoon and do 2 to 3 hours of work, just chipping away at it. And then to the point where I had to move out of the unit, and then quickly made this livable. So when I say livable, it was a camp stove and a frying pan and a saucepan.
We actually still have, which is our current stove over here.
Bronwyn had a gas shower that she would shower the horses with, which we put up on the outside of the boat and showered in behind a tarp while the sandflies were eating the shit out of us. It was always exciting.
And we had no windows and sorry.
So back to me. It's and we had no glass, so we had boards all up around there, and it was like a dungeon in here. In the middle of the day, we had to have lights on so that we could see, and it was very, very primitive, but we had nothing. Once I stripped it, we had nothing. So it was a race to, in a time frame, a short time frame.
So why was it a race though? Like what was the deal with the creek?
Okay, I had no job. I lost my job, so I had a small window of opportunity to get the boat up to a certain standard that it could be driven and get it up to Harvey Bay, where I could put it in the marina and then start another job. So I had about a month to get everything working that wasn't working. Steering, the engine, the controls, some electronics. So it was a mad rush to get all of that done. And we pulled it off. We got it done. Apra Creek, it was a feral place. There was a lot of undesirables in that creek.
We survived. Some didn't.
some theft there. There was, it wasn't a nice place. It was great for working on the boat, but really I didn't feel safe there. I did have a bit of theft, but we needed to get it out of there.
So when you say theft, what happened? What?
People stole from me.
So what sort of theft were you talking about there, Desmond?
So I had a lot of like I pulled a lot of copper out of the boat, and with air conditioning and refrigeration pipes and hot water systems and everything, and I was all up on the wharf. Yeah, they stole from me, and they stole from me, and because you didn't feel safe there, and a lot of what I pulled out of this vessel, I was able to sell on Marketplace and eBay and stuff like that to try and fund some of the new stuff that's gone into it.
They stole from me.
So they
That's
stole.
good stuff, 'cause I can hear shit.
Okay, so you had all this copper you'd pulled out of the boat,
Yeah.
and you're away for the weekend, and when you came back, it was all gone. Correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
It was there.
So some shitheads came along and thought, oh yeah, he's not there tonight. I'll just take all his copper and do a runner,
Yes.
and cashed it in and probably made a couple of grand on it.
Yep, probably.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel Malindi K Expeditions and join us next episode as we steam from Brisbane to Hervey Bay.